Okay, guys, once again, very good afternoon. I hope you are all doing very well. So, let's revise what we have covered in the last sessions. So, in the last session, we did set interface, what is set, and how it is useful in a real times, and what are the operations we can perform on the set interface. So, we know that it never allow duplicate values. So under these are the major operations, insertion, union, and difference. And we can implement this set interface by implementing three classes: hash it, you could hash it, tree set. So these three are classes that we can use it to implement set interface. So and we have discussed some worry about hash it. No, what is hash rate, how the elements are stored. So the major point we need to consider about hash rate is it doesn't provide guarantee the order is the major point we need to. So it allows null values. Obviously, we know that and linked hash rate. So it maintains the order. So it maintains the order. We know that and it won't allow duplicate values. We know that and a tree set. So the main objective of a tree set is it sorts the elements by default ascending order. So, and we know that it uses tree data structures internally. So, if you want to reverse the elements in a descending format, you can use a descending iterator method. We have covered some examples also. So, this is the interface we have covered in the last sessions. So, today we are going to see one more interface. So, before going to that, so let's consider this interface is mainly used for what if we want to, if our applications won't allow duplicate values, in those cases we can use set interfaces. But let's consider in a real time scenarios yeah, I want to display cities. So based on the pin codes, let's suppose one pin code. Mhm. So let's suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So under this pin code, it comes to different areas like villages, mandals. What are that? For example, let's consider HID, Delhi, Mumbai. Let's consider. So under this pin code, you can list these three cities. So this is the one real-time scenarios. And another one is mm, I want to find contact number of a particular person. Let's suppose Rahul as a one contact number. So how do you find this? So if you clearly observe that here we are getting something value based on keys. So these are the keys. So in real worlds, we can achieve this by using one collection interface that is called map interface. So today we are going to see what is map and how it is useful. So let's consider map. So map, it is a interface. So maps are perfect to use for key and value. So we can use the map interface for the purpose of key and value. Association mapping such as dictionaries. Yeah, obviously, if you look at dictionaries, every word has some specific description. Every word has some specific description. Here word is key. So the maps are used to perform lookups by keys or when someone wants to retrieve and update element by keys. So here based on the keys, we can look up the values or else we can update and we can retrieve the values only based on the keys. So let's suppose these are the some scenarios, the real world. Error codes. So each and every error code has some description like in real world 404. It is one kind of error code. So the description of this error code is page in art font. The same way like a 200. It is one code. It is not a error code. Let's suppose 500 series. So it is a internet connection related. Internet connection error related series. So these are the real-time scenarios. And yeah, just now we saw zip codes and cities. So based on the zip codes, we can find number of cities and managers and employees. So each manager, here we can consider manager as a key. So each manager is associated with a list of employees in IT industries. So in the same manner, class, yeah, class is a one key. So in the class, we can have a group of students or a lot of number of students. So here a class is we can consider as a key, and a key is associated with the list of students. So these are the real-time some scenarios. So if you clearly observe, you can find a lot of scenarios in the real world. Let's see some characteristics. So these are the characteristics. So characteristics. So one of the main characteristics of a map interface is, so the map, it doesn't allow duplicate key. Like how set or interface won't allow duplicate values. In the same way, map doesn't allow duplicate keys, and each key value map to at most one value. So that means the key has to map to at least one value. So we can have a duplicate values. Let's suppose, let's consider key. What is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is one zip code. So let's consider it refers to Mumbai. So in the same manner, you can give same value for different keys. Here, the values, you can have a duplicate values, but key must have two unique. So you by mistakenly, if you give same key, it won't store into the map. It avoid. Like it automatically update the current previous key value. Oh, 7. Yeah. So here, the order of map depends on the specific implementations. Yeah, some characteristics of a map interface is similar to set interface. So we know that hash set. See, it won't give the guarantee of the order, and it provide guarantee order, and a tree set. It sort the values, I mean elements. So this same requirements applicable for map interface also. So implementations. So here it depends on the specific implementations. Like we know that we have a 3 implementations for map interface also. Uh, map, tree map, linked hash map, and hash map. So hash map, it doesn't give the guarantee order, and a linked hash map, it provide a order, and a tree map, it provide the orders, and I mean it sorts the values in ascending order by defaultly. So yeah, if you want to, there are two interfaces for map. One is map, another is sorted map. So just like similar to set. Uh, yeah, set, and another one is traversal set. Yeah, something. Sorted set. Yeah, sorted map. So the under sorted map, tree maps will come. Under map interface, here we have a hash map and a linked hash map classes that we can use implement map interface. And a tree map class is used to implement sorted map. Sorted, we already know it to sort the values by default. Default ascending order. So there is the some worry about the map and how where we can use map interface. So let's do demos. There you will find map demo. Here the syntax is similar to this set interface like control copy. So here instead of set, here we need to give the map. And here key and values. So key and values. So here a key is nothing but to data type. So values are also data type. Set map. So here we need to use hash map. Uh, control linked hash map. Tree map. So these are the three classes that can be used to implement map interface. So let's import map. We know that all collection from java.util package. It comes from map. So see map java.util. So you can see the description about this particular map. So an object that maps key and values. It maps the keys and values. So a map cannot contain duplicate values. Each key can map to at most one value. Java.util. Here you need to provide generic types. So key and v is nothing but values. So let's suppose I want to store pin code. So for pin code, first I have to give the integer data type. Here I need to give store cities. So cities is combination of characters string. Cities. So here I am implementing map interface by using one of the implementation class that is hash map. Okay, now, so fine. We have successfully defined a map. Just like how we inserted, so just like how we inserted values into this so set and array list, a linked list like programming dot add set. Let's take set. Yeah, add. So it's similar to map interface also provides some methods in order to push values, that means key and values, to this corresponding collection. Let's suppose I want to cities dot. So here we don't have a add method. So instead of add, here we have a one more method that is called put. So it accept put. So if you see the argument integer keys and string values, automatically dynamically it will change the data type also. Put. So let's give some here. the first parameter we need to give integer value. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh, Mumbai cities dot put 78967. Hyderabad cities dot put 112233. Chennai. Finally put cities dot put 668877. Pune. So like this way, we need to put some key and values into this map. So these are all the keys and these are all the values. So now you can just print like how we printed for rest of these interfaces. Get out the printer, you can see this. Now you can see. Um, so, so you can say, so each and every value is associated with particular ID. So you can print by using loop for map. So in previous topics like we said and arrays demo, yeah. So in previous steps, so here we are defining integer data type, and this is the we know that this is the enhancer loop. So we are passing integer data type. So because we need to look through the integer array data. So here we have one only single data type. So that's why this loop is a fine. But in our map demo, it is a pair. So this combination of a key and value is nothing but a pair. So we have a pair, a integer and a string. So how do we look through that? So in a map, it provide one sub interface that is called entry. So this entry, it is a sub interface of a map. It accepts same key and values. So it is used to loop through entire to these cities. So here you need to pass same data types. Integer, string. Now here you need to pass reference of this map interface, that is cities. Control D. Before doing this, okay. Yeah, okay. So if you print this cities, it is giving okay. Uh, each pairs, giving the pairs of key and values. Now, suppose if you want to retrieve only keys, or if you want to retrieve only values, you can do that. So map interface provides one method, system.out.println cities dot get. So get, so it returns the value. So values, not a keys. So it returns the values to which the specified key is mapped. So or null if the map contain no mapping. So let's suppose here we need to get to instead of uh give some code. No, we need to give the Double six, double eight, double seven. Mm. So now you can see this. So you can get the values. I mean, the value of a particular key by using the get method. So let's suppose system dot out of println cities dot values. So values, it is a method. It returns the all collection values. So these are it returns all the values, not a particular one. Actually, yeah, this values method, it won't accept any argument. So it returns all the values, not the keys. So now we can verify. Mumbai, Hyderabad, Pune, Chennai. So you can observe the order also. So uh, the definition of hash map. So it won't provide the guarantee of the order. So now you can see. So we are inserting sequentially Mumbai, Hyderabad, Chennai, Pune. But finally, it returns Mumbai, Hyderabad, Pune, Chennai. So like this way, if you want to retrieve only values, you can use values method. If you want to find a particular value of a based on the based on the key, if you want to find the values, like how these scenarios. So based on the name, you can find phone number. So like this way, you can give the phone number, you can find the name. System cities dot let's suppose you can find the size of the map. So total four. One, two, three, four. So because we are finding the values based on the keys, so here like how basically in our race it starts from zeros, but here we don't have that options. So we are finding the values based on the keys. So there is a no index start from zeros. So it gives the it gives from it to counts the starting, that is one. So let's suppose I want to look through enter this map for map and entry integer string. Let's suppose city and cities. Now you can see. So it is throwing error because can only iterate over an array or instance of Java that iterable. So we can simply understand. So it iterate only array of elements. So but here we are not defining array. So instead it is just we are passing the reference. So it provide one method that is called entry set. So basically this entry set, it is a method of map interface. So it returns all the pairs of the map. So now you can say, now you can print system.out.println city. So now we can verify that. So it is printing each value, each pair, that is each key and value associated with the values line by line. So you can separate with, so by default it comes with each code, you can separate. You can give whatever your symbol you want. So let's suppose I want to give city dot mm, so get value, get key. And here I need to separate the space, city dot get value. Now see, the output is a different. So you can verify the order is a mismatch. First is Mumbai, Hyderabad, Chennai, Pune. Mumbai, Hyderabad, Pune, Chennai. So it's not providing the order. So let's see some methods. So let's suppose, as per the definition of a map interface, what it is say. So map cannot contain duplicate keys. So, so it is dot put. Let's give random. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You give some string like delete. So, as per the definition, map cannot contain duplicate values. But here we are giving the duplicate values. We give the duplicate values. So if you run this program, obviously without throwing error, it will give the result. But it will change. It will update the previous value of the same key. Let's suppose here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are giving the value as a delete. Here again in the same map interface, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here it is a mobile. So finally, whenever it compile it run, so it update the value from Mumbai to Delhi. Okay. Control copy, control V. Now we can verify that. Cities output. Don't require this one. So now we can verify that. So before putting the duplicate V, the original pairs are this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Mumbai, Hyderabad, Pune, Chennai. This remains the same. Mumbai, Hyderabad, Chennai, Pune. But after putting the same key with a different value, so we are getting different output. So it changed from Mumbai to Delhi. So this is the difference. If you give, if you by mistakenly, if you give in the same key. So this method is also used for updating the values. Not only putting the values, if you want to update the values, you can use this put method also. And you can simply do that. Cts dot clear remove it removes, so it is based on the key. If you want to remove, you can give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yes, now we can verify that. So we deleted, we removed this key. So it provide almost similar methods like how we discussed in the previous sessions. Array list, linked list. There is a one more method. City start, contain, we know that. Entry set, we know that. Yeah, compute. So what does it basically it do? So compute. So it compute the value based on the key. So let's suppose, let's take mhm, let's take one example in real-time scenario. So here you mentioned the pin code 668877 for Pune, but this pin code is a not suitable. I mean, it is a not the correct pin code for Pune. So this pin code is for Bangalore. So how to do this? So you can simply override, but you can do this by using the compute method. So compute. So it takes the key. So always remember, if you want to perform any operations, it always based on the keys. So it accept keys and bifunctional. So it attempts to compute a mapping for the specified key. So whatever key specified, you can perform some, you can compute the values, specified key values. So it current mapped null if there is a no current mapping. For example, to either create or append a string. So let's consider this. So this is the key. And here we need to pass this function. So this is the lambda function. And here, like this way, you can compute. So I want to replace from Mumbai to Bangalore. How to do that based on the key? Compute. Here I need to give the key 668877. Here you need to pass eval. Now it val dot. So we are computing the values based on the case. So here it is a string data type. So automatically it gives suggestion regarding to the string methods. Our requirement is I need to replace, I need to change Pune to Bangalore. So we know that string provide a lot of methods in order to manipulate the string. You can use replace. See, replace, replace. So here it basically accept two arguments parameters. One is old, the other one is new. That means updated. So in the first parameter, we need to pass old data. Our old data is Pune. So hmm, our new data is Bangalore. Compute 113. So now we can verify. Now we can see. So the value has been updated. So from for 668877, it changed from Pune to Bangalore. So like this way, you can perform, you can compute or you can simply do some operations on the values based on the keys. Okay, so this is the overview of the hash map. So let's go to linked hash map class. Linked hash map. So I want to implement map, but here, what is the best way? Yeah, string and integer. Integer. Uh, mm, String and integer. Let's support test. New link. New linked hash map. Shift. Oh, okay, we need to define linked hash map. Linked hash it. Linked hash map. We need to here see we are using the inbuilt keyword as our class name. So that's why it is showing error. You can refactor that or refactor rename. So linked hash map demo. Finish. Finish. We'll require this one. Add after tool something we are missing. We have demos of this. So test dot put give what is the best way? Hmm, Alphabetic digits. Let's suppose A, capital A, 65, test dot put 66, test dot put 67, uh, test dot put E. Here 69, test dot put D. Yeah. So now we have inserted some values into this liquid hash map. So we are implemented. So now you can see the order of this one. Let's do for map dot map dot entry. Let's try to give this one values dot test dot is this or dot value dot get key value dot get value. So linked list not this one. Release. So here we're using the enhanced for loop. So here looping through out these cities. So we know that entry says sub interface of map. So we're passing generic data types. So you can follow this way also, but it will inform you there is just some missing. So you can verify that map interface is a raw type reference to generic type. So we need to give the generic type. You can check, it will provide the same result. So you can now verify the order. So it gives the order. Whatever order you followed, same order, it will give the order. So now instead of giving this, you can give Ctrl Z. You can hover the mouse and info. It won't work. String integer. So now you can verify. It gives the same result. So it follows the order. Test system.out.println. Yeah. Let's clear everything. Test dot clear. So you can verify there is nothing. System test dot is empty. Remove another side to string. Yeah, if you want to convert to string, you can use to string method. So, so we know that it is to convert the string test dot replace remove. Yeah, one more replace. So replace. So you can pass the key. What value you are or what value you have to replace. So based on the keys. Let's suppose I want to replace A B C D E Z. Not Z. In the place of A, I need to mention Z. Let's suppose I want to only just dot replace. You need to give the string key. Let's give some values. 94. So now we verify that the particular key value has been replaced. So it provides almost similar methods. System dot test dot multiply size complete. My way to multiply for each value clear. So compute. Let's take compute. I don't want to print. I just want to compute. Test dot compute. Here compute. So I want to check if the value of corresponding key is presented or not. If presented, I need to increment 10. If not presented, I need to set 0. How to do that? You can do that. Uh, you need to give the key as, let's suppose D. Consider D. So I need to compute these values. How? So if 68 present, uh, then add plus 10 or set 0. So here you need to pass key comma val. Now here you need to check what is here. If value is equal to 68, value is equal to 68, then I need to increase value plus 10. Mhm. Now let's go to if value is equal to 68. Then value plus 10 or else value is equal to 0. Value, okay, that expected after this token. Okay. So the map compute what it is showing. The method compared to string variables. This type of string is not applicable for argument string. Not type. Well, here, the value. Mhm. Define E to string contain value. You know, Map demo. Recognize correct the value if obviously I will give this one. No IP. Why it is showing nothing? Okay. P comma value. Value plus. Mm. So do you want a 68? Okay, we are implementing post increment. Value plus. Yeah, 69. Okay, it is updating fine. Let's suppose value is equal to 68. Then I need to value is equal to value plus 10. Otherwise, value is equal to value instead of 0. Value if value minus value is equal to 0. It is run Java. So now we can verify that. So we are computing. So if the value is equal to 68, so then we are increasing by 10. So you can verify 68 from 68 to it has to be increased 78. So if it is not equal, then it should decrease. Let's check that also. That's 16, 66 minus 65. So it is so we are computing the values. Is it? Let's see remap. Mm, remap table. Finish. Give the same values. Mm, Control check. Map. Uh, let's give string. Uh, description. Description. New remap. Remap. Now you can see there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, not 6. There are 4 war loaded method with the different arguments. For typing pass empty. Here description dot put uh, Java. Uh, Java is oops language. Java is oops language with different platforms. The different applications. Let's see, keep it simple. Mm, this description. Oops. Object oriented programming. Description dot put SQL structure query language. Description dot put DBMS DBMS relational database management system. Description dot put description dot put rest representational state transfer let's transfer description dot put what is the DBMS SQL MySQL oops yes so yeah service oriented application creation system dot out of println description. Oops, okay, it is messing up for map dot entry string string DSC description dot, sorry guys, description dot entry set. Println esc dot get key, esc dot get value. So now you can verify the output. So the main objective of a tree map. So it sorts the elements. So it sorts the keys, not the values. So we know that values, it contains duplicate values, but keys are unique. So it sorts the elements based on the queues. Now you can consider, if you see the alphabetical order, always to O come from first and R, S, S. So now we can easily understand the result has been sorted. The result has been sorted. Is the so let's so first so description. Yeah, hello Chandra.
Yes, I have some query. May I proceed?
Yeah, you can ask me.
So over here, like in case of tree map, so you have used in the line number 18 map dot entry, right?
Yes.
And then after DESC, that is the advanced for loop, no issue. But
Mm.
description dot entry set.
Mm.
So this entry set and map dot entry, can you explain a little bit?
Yeah, obviously. So basically, we are looping through this map. So in previous, if you notice, we have only one generic type. So, but here we have a key and pace. So if you want to loop, if you want to use for loop, if you want to iterate throughout this one, uh, map. So it provide another sub interface that is called entry. So it checks the each and entry. It iterate over this map, description map, entry by
In this
entry.
case, what is the entry? In this case,
Where?
in this case, what is the entry? Like we are having the data, na? Oops, SQL RDB means the entry is what? For particular entry.
Yeah, each line by line. These are the entries.
Yeah, each and individual are the entry, right?
Yes. This each and everything individual are entries. So here
A
we are
map,
using,
map
yeah,
dot entry means what? For individual entry or complete entry?
individual entry.
Individual entry.
Yeah, it
Okay.
accepts individual entry. So we are
Okay.
returning entry set. So it returns all the entry set. Here we are entering each and every one by one. Then we are
Because it is
printing.
in the loop, right?
Yeah, yes.
Yes. And then after how it is working, can you little bit explain? Dot entry set.
Dot entries. Yeah, this one.
Yes.
So we know that map interface, it provides entry set method. So it basically entry set method, it returns, if you see the description, so it returns a set view of the mapping contained in this map. So this is the mapping container. So it returns the set, this whole set, entry
Yeah.
set.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
And after returning complete entry set, it is giving to the DES, right? So,
D, yeah, yes, D, yes,
so
yes.
DES is having complete entry set, but how this map dot entry is picking one by one from the DES only, right?
Yeah, yes, it compare it entry each and every one.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Now here, so let's suppose if you want to append some more text to this, uh, let's consider state representative. Uh, so let's suppose I want to add. structure core language. So I want to append some more text like MySQL, uh, Oracle. So I need to add this text uh, to this particular entry, this based on the key. So you can do that. We already know that you can use compute description dot compute. Here we need to give the key SQL key value. Uh, Now, so value dot. So here, what is our requirement? We need to add some more text to this SQL already existed text. So you can use append value dot concat. So concat dot here you can pass so now we can verify that. So MySQL and Oracle text has been added to this particular SQL based on the keys. So like this ways you can compute, like you can update the particular key value. Uh, so let's do one example. Let's suppose I have a contacts. So I have a list of contacts before, yeah. So I need to store list of contacts, like let's suppose Ramu, something value. So under Somesh, let's give random value and Rakesh. Rakesh. So I want to insert some contact details for particular person. Then if I enter name, let's suppose Somu, then I need to retrieve particular contact number of the particular person. Let's suppose in this case, this is our result. In the same manner, if I enter Rakesh, then it eventually it has to display corresponding name. Corresponding contact detail. So this is my requirement. Let's do that. Contacts, contact books. So obviously I need to take input from the user. Static scanner scan is equal to new scanner system dot in. Uh, mm, let's define one map. Name. I need to store key as a name. Then value as an integer. Contacts equal to new hash map. So I need to display on prompt to user. Hey user, enter some enter number, enter how many candidates contacts you want. Then obviously I need to take input, I need to store value into some variable, scan dot next int. So if the user entered, let's suppose 5. So in this case, let's consider 5. In this case, 5. So I need to iterate from 5 times, from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 until it reaches 0. So every time, if my condition is satisfied, then I need to go inside loop. So loop, I need to push the corresponding values, I mean elements, into map. So let's do that. Let's use while loop. While loop, yeah, number until it reaches 0. Yeah. So then I need to take name first, string name, scan dot next, the same manner. Integer contact, scan dot next int. So after that, I need to push contacts dot put name contact. Okay, now we have done some portion of code. Then after that, our requirement is, so if user enter some particular name, then I need to display corresponding phone number. So for that, I need to display one prompt also. Enter username to see the contact. String username equal to scan dot next. So here I need to check if my map contacts dot it contains. So always keep in mind, we are always, if you want to work with map, if you want to do some operations, we always do that operations based on the keys. So here our key is username. Username, then system.out.println. I need to display particular value of that username. Context dot here get. So this get, so it returns the value to the which we know that it returns the value of the particular key. So here we need to give our key. Our key is username, and then else system dot error not found. Finally, I need to close scan dot close. So let's run this. So hey user, enter how many candidates contact you want. Let's suppose 4. So then I need to enter 4. So that means I need to first enter username Somesh, uh, then Rakesh, uh, then uh, Manisha, then Roja. So now enter username to see the content. So let's suppose I want to see the Rakesh. Rakesh. So now we can verify that. So Rakesh 928985 So yeah, okay. So now we cannot proceed the parcel. So because we closed the scanner, we found it, we ended the flow of the program. So like this way you can do this. You can system dot out of intel concat dot contain username. Uh, yeah. So this condition is satisfied. So like this way you can perform real-time operations also by using the map interface. So map key is a unique, always key should be must have to be unique. You can give the same values for key. Yeah, that's it guy for today. If you have any queries you can ask me.